Now over to Seamus with more on the country's apparent disdain for Toronto.
Does Canada hate Toronto? I have to say yes.
It's a national pastime, and a new documentary is trying to get to the bottom of Toronto bashing. The film is Let's All Hate Toronto, and it explores the dislike that many Canadians have for the biggest city in the country. And with more on the documentary, we have co-directors Albert Nuremberg and the man who plays Mr. Toronto in the film, Rob Spence. Thank you both, gentlemen, for coming in. Now, Bev just said, you know, the country's apparent disdain for Toronto. In your experience, and you've gone from St. John's to Vancouver, does the country really hate Toronto?
I wouldn't use, you know, I think what we discovered is that it's not real hate. I think there is resentment. The country likes to razz Toronto, too. People like to make fun of Toronto. But I don't think, no, I think the answer would be is that there are real issues, but they don't really hate Toronto. That's what they say, though. They do like to say that.
Looks unsure. Mr. Toronto, you've been through a lot. Tell me, what's the worst thing that happened to you in your representation trying to get people to love Toronto again?
Well, I'll tell you what I hate. It's that people don't take pride in Toronto. You know, in the United States, there's an expression about the largest city there. It's called, I love New York. Mm-hmm. Now, in Canada, what we discovered going coast to coast, the expression is Toronto sucks. It's a real Canadian expression. And, you know, I think there's something wrong with that. I think there's something fundamentally wrong with a country that the main thing they say about it is it sucks. It's like the star basketball player is waiting for the ball, and nobody's passing it to him.
Well, you're from Belleville originally, right? Yes. And you're Montreal.
I'm from Montreal. I actually was born in London, Ontario. But I'm from Montreal. That's right.
Well, what do you got? I mean, you live in Toronto now. What's your feeling on it?
It's a weird thing. I would say
it's an incredible city. It's the best city in the world. It's world class.
I think why
world class.
Why it's an interesting subject for a film is it's not clear cut. I think there are people that would like to say here in Toronto that it's not true, that people love Toronto. And I would call that denial, you know, that it's denial. These people should go and visit Canada. But on the other hand, I don't want to say that it's all rational. A lot of the times, reasons people hate Toronto, some of it's jealousy. The other thing we found the funniest is that people just can blame any problem on Toronto. You split your pants, it's raining, it's Toronto's fault, obviously.
Absolutely.
You know, you could have been the president of the company if it wasn't for Toronto.
That's right.
You know, and you, in fact, should be running this network if Toronto would just let you do it.
Absolutely.
So that's one of the things we found across the country is Toronto's sort of an easy target. You can blame anything on it.
Yeah.
We've got, well, I have no idea what we're throwing to you, but I know we have a clip. Let's roll it.
Good day, gentlemen. Today's Toronto Appreciation Day. And I was just wondering if we could expect your support out in New Denver Market later today.
We might be able to handle that.
Give me a big hug. Come on.
All right, Mr. Toronto.
You were telling me off camera too that when you were in Newfoundland, you held a sign on the highway saying "honk if you love Toronto," and there was about 15 long seconds before you heard a little toot in the distance.
I think Canadians need to be told how they feel about Toronto, and I'm here to tell Canada that you should feel great about Toronto, and you should
look into the camera, look at the nation, Mr. Toronto.
Stop being,
No, let's go back to you.
Okay.
Okay, now look in the camera and tell people they should love Toronto.
Canada, stop being sniveling, insecure little wimpy pants and start loving the champion city. We're the biggest metropolis in the country. Other countries are proud of their cities. Stop it. Toronto is #1. Accept it. Realize it.
Oh, I can hear millions.
For God's sakes.
I can hear millions of Canadians just clicking away on their keyboards at this very moment. I can't believe.
It's like, grow up. Like, see this book here? What is it? Best of Canada?
Where's Toronto? Why isn't Toronto on the cover?
Why isn't Toronto here? It's like, here, this should be the cover.
You gotta go.
It makes me sick,
I'm saving your life. We'll be right back. I'm saving you.
So you got another plug for your book with that little...
there we go. I know.
Look at that.
I
didn't pick that up.
The Let's All Hate Toronto people were anymore. Toronto wasn't on the cover.
Yeah, and that's exactly why it's not on the cover. I wanted to sell some copies.
Oh, Jeff. The sentiment that's right across the country.
Exactly.
Ooh, you're acting like people don't know how to reach you.